Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today we're just going to be doing a chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be talking about this show I'm watching currently, which is a Turkish show called Hercai. I just probably butchered the name of that show. I'm so sorry. Hercai. So it's this Turkish show, and it's just been really interesting. So I wanted to come on here and just talk about it, as well as use some products that are new to me. These are some Devinah eyeshadows. Their like Wizard of Oz themed bundle they had, and then I also put in two shadows that I got, just single shadows that I had to make a complete palette. To make a complete palette, I just added in those two shades, and then I'm also gonna dip into the palette Lilac You a Lot from Colourpop. I just recently got this. It's been out for a while now, though. I think it came out last year, but I just got it. So I've not used this one yet, and I've not used the Devinah shades or those single shades either. So pretty much a first impression on those. I also got this blush highlight palette from She Glam, and I'm gonna try this one out today. And then that's pretty much all of the products that are kind of new to me that I'm trying out today. So if that seems interesting, let's keep on watching. We're gonna talk about this show. If you've seen it, definitely leave some discussion down below. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's on YouTube with English subtitles. I'll try to link it maybe in the description box, but let's get started. So I've already primed my eyelids with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. I really have been enjoying this. This is pretty nice for an eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to start with the Lilac You a Lot palette with that matte shade. The Devinah shadows are all shimmer glittery shades, so that's why I decided to get this to have some mattes. I do have a single shade matte in this one, but I don't think I'm going to use that one. So I'm just going to dip into that, and I'm going to place that into the crease and a little bit above the crease. Okay, that showed up nicely. Okay, so this show I've been watching has been quite interesting. It's a Turkish show, and it is on YouTube. I found it on YouTube. The plot of the show is about the main characters is young man and young lady. The guy's name is Miran, and the girl's name is oh gosh, what is her name? And the girl's name is Rayan. Hope I'm saying that right. I'm not saying those right, I'm pretty sure. But the boy has a something against the girl's family. Apparently her father killed his mother and father, but the girl doesn't know. So at the beginning of the show, he marries her as sort of part of this revenge plot. So it's not super, unique plot, but he marries her, but it's a fake marriage. And so he's doing all of this to get revenge on her father, who he believes killed his parents. And so we have we have all of the main characters, which are the two families, the Aslan Bey family and the Shadol family. I'm saying that so wrong. And these two families are really hate each other. And because the Aslan Bey family did this revenge using this girl, and the two families are really pretty dramatic. This is a super dramatic show. There's always drama. Every episode, somebody's yelling. Someone is, screaming or fighting or revealing some plot. It's just crazy. It's really, really good. The acting's really good. It's not the most unique plot, of course, but it's very different culture-wise. Turkey is a majority Muslim country, I believe, but it's still quite different from Pakistan shows as well, which I've seen, that's a majority Muslim country as well. So culture-wise, it's very different from what I've experienced being, where I'm from, and not really knowing too much about Islam. I mean, I know some things about it, but yeah, it's very interesting to see the show and the culture of Turkey as well, as I'm watching this, but it's very interesting. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that blue. And the actors in here, oh my goodness, the main guy, his name is Akin, in real life, Akin something or another. Now let me look it up. He's very handsome, is my point I'm trying to get to. Very, very handsome guy. Love his acting. And the main female lead is also, she does really great with her acting. She's really good at crying. Someone's always crying in this show. Every episode, so expect to see a lot of tears. But I like the show because it's keeping me entertained, because there's always something dramatic. It's very soap opera-y. It's very, very like a soap opera. So if you like that type of thing, you might like this show. And I've been really enjoying it. It's mostly what I've been watching for the past few days. And I really like Turkish shows because they have pretty great plots and good characters and all that good stuff. Only thing is the episode length. Each episode length is ridiculously long. They're like 2 hour and 20-minute long episodes. So you're in for the long haul if you start one of those episodes. Like, they're very, very long. But I do really enjoy them a lot. I've been enjoying them a lot. Alright, so I pulled it up here, and the main actor's name is, let me see. Akin Akinozu. And then the main actress is Ebru Sahin. That probably does not sound great, but those are the main actors, and they do a really great job. I'm not finished with the series, though. I have about 8 episodes left, which is still a lot because, again, they're 2 hours long. But I'm finishing it up within the next few days, and yeah. So what has attracted me to this show is, like I said, the dramaticness of it. It's just very dramatic with the acting, with the soundtrack, with the music cues, everything. It's just super, super dramatic. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the shimmers. These are so pretty from Devinah. I'm going to try to use as many as possible, but I'm probably not going to be able to use all of them with this look. But what I'm going to do is take a flat little shader brush, and I'm going to dip into the blue, one of these blue shades first. I think I'm going to dip into that one right there. It's pretty. So I've got that blue shade there. I don't want to fall out, but I'm going to just go in without wetting first. Let's see. Is that a good idea? That's pretty. And I'm concentrating that on the parts that are blue and in the outer corner area. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush off, and I'm going to go into the purples now. I'm going to take this dark purple first and put that on the lid area. I think I am going to wet the brush here. These are very, very, like, soft. I'm going to spray that so we can maybe have less fallout. I'm going to go on the lid.
Over that blue as well.
Okay, we got some smokiness here. And then next I'm going to take that lighter shade down there at the bottom, and I'm going to put that in the inner part. Maybe drag it all over. I don't know, I just love shimmery, beautiful shades. And I'm going to wet the brush again. I'm going to put that into the inner part. There. Yeah, that's pretty. And then I'm going to maybe put that also into the crease a little bit. Sometimes I like glitter in my shimmers in my crease, sometimes I don't. Just depends. But I think I'm going to go, since the main focus was the Devinah shades, I'm going to go up with that shade. I think I went too far up with that, but that's really, really pretty. I do like that. I'm definitely enjoying it. That's gorgeous. Okay, then I'm gonna take this shade right here, and what should I do with that? I think I'm gonna put that one in the inner corner maybe. Let's take another brush here. Taking this Harry Potter wand brush that I got from somewhere, I don't even remember. And I'm gonna take that shade, and again, I'm gonna spray it. These shades are surprising me. I think some of them may be duochromes because the color that's coming out is a bit different than what I'm seeing. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that is not what I was thinking that was gonna be. That is dark. Okay. Maybe a little too dark for the inner corner, so I think I'm gonna take that shade and put that on the outer V area instead. And then I'm gonna take another shade into the inner corner. Okay, so I took that shade out of the inner corner, and I'm gonna use that blue shade instead and put that into the inner corner. So I've got it on the brush there, spraying it, get the full intensity and less fallout, and I'm just gonna pop that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's got like a blue-green shift. That's really pretty. Okay, so these shadows are really, really beautiful, and they're surprising me, which I actually really love. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to take this brush again, and I think I'm just going to pile on that purple matte filtered from the Lilac palette first, just to give us a base color. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished up my base product, or my base stuff off camera. So I went ahead and did foundation and concealer. I used the Undone Beauty product. I used the Foundation Glow Tint. This is literally just a skin tint. It doesn't give much coverage, as you can probably see that. Excuse my skin, also it's been going through it, but I didn't want to put on any really heavy foundation today. And then the Undone Concealer is my favorite concealer right now of all time, really. It's awesome. You have a sheer, medium, and a full section in case whatever you want to do. So I just spot concealed, and I concealed under the eyes, and now I'm going to put a little bit of powder under my eyes. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to set the whole face. So I'm going to set under my eyes first with a tiny amount of powder, like literally tap one time, tap off, and then just whatever's left on there is what's going under my eyes. I don't want them to look dry. Again, tap, tap, and then just setting under that concealer that's under the eye. And then I think I'm going to set the whole face with, oh, not with that, with my powder, and just, yeah, so we can have a nice face here, and this also will also give us a little bit more coverage. I love this powder from Undone Beauty. This is their Under Over powder. It really doesn't take away from the dewiness of their products, which I love. And since I usually do a dewy, more dewy foundation on a day-to-day basis, this is perfect for almost all of my dewy foundations. And so I just did a light coating of powder, not too much. Alright, now let's go ahead and do the other face things, and I'll continue talking about this show and why I think you guys should check it out. So, like I said, the main guy marries the girl in this fake wedding to get revenge, but what he didn't count on is that he actually fell in love with her, and he's never loved anyone in his life. His whole life has been dedicated to getting revenge on the girl's family, particularly on her father, and that's all he's focused on. That's all his grandmother has told him about, and she's really raised him in a lot of like hate and like revenge, you know, just real anger. And he's quite an angry character. He yells a lot and all this stuff. But, you know, sometimes I don't even notice because he's so handsome. But he's quite an angry character. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. Quite well used. This one is called Sunset Striptease. So I'm going to go in with that. But yeah, he's a very angry character. But what he didn't count on is that he was going to fall in love with his enemy's daughter. And so he does all this terrible stuff to her. He does this fake wedding, and then the next morning after the honeymoon and whatnot, and they like slept together, all this stuff, then he tells her, you know, like, this was fake, this was a fake wedding, you're go back to where you came from, basically. And this is very much ruining her honor, because everybody knew they got married, and now she's returning home to her family in her wedding dress. And so this is an honor issue now, and it really, you know, breaks this girl's heart and everything, because she actually really liked this guy. And now the male lead realizes that he loves her, and he's going to try to win her heart back, even though he humiliated her basically in front of the whole town, in front of their whole their whole community. And her honor and her family's honor has been like tarnished, tainted by this event. Alright, I'm going in with the Shigam Blush Highlighter. I guess it's a 2-in-1 product. I've never used this before. Looks like this. And it's in the shade 01 Liberty. But yeah, so he realizes he's in love with her, and now he tries to get her back. Throughout the show, we see this. And now I'm towards the end of the show. Try not to give any spoilers. Here we go. Spoilers if you haven't seen this, right? But they get back together, and now they're both just trying to prove the other one wrong. She's trying to prove that her father didn't kill his parents, because her father is denying that. And he's trying to prove to her that her father is a bad person. And eventually he wants her to leave her father alone, never talk to him again. Kind of basically denounce that he's her father. Cut him off. So they're both trying to prove the other's point is wrong. Like, she's saying my father's not a murderer, he's saying your father is a murderer. And so that's what they're on right now. And as the time goes on, they notice that each of their family members have done something that's just not good. And the guy's starting to realize that his grandmother has lied about a lot of stuff. It's just a really interesting show, and all of the characters are so good. There's these side characters. Oh, not to mention, when he married her, he was actually already married. He already had a wife, which was another thing that I was like, oh my goodness, that's so scandalous. Like, really? He married this girl who didn't have anything to do with anything, took revenge, trying to take revenge on her father, and got her stuck all up in it. And he already was married to his cousin, which apparently they are able to marry cousins. I think in the Islam faith, I guess. And yeah, so he's already been married to his cousin this whole time. And so it's just like, all of these things are just really shocking to our main girl, especially because she loved him. But they do end up back together, but they're just trying to prove the other one is wrong about their family. Very interesting show, super entertaining, and definitely you guys should check it out if you like soap opera-y dramatic shows. This one will definitely not disappoint. Alright guys, I'm back here with the final look. I went ahead and did lip, eyebrow, and mascara. Mascara using the Last Princess mascara from Essence. Lipstick is from Rude Cosmetics, which I actually have a video on different products from Rude Cosmetics. I will link it down below in the description box if you're interested. And eyebrows, also some products from Essence. They're clear gel eyebrow gel, mascara, and then their little eyebrow pencil. So I'm really loving this look. I'll give you guys a close-up. Of everything. Okay, so that's awesome. I also really love the blush lighter that I just tried today, as well as these shadows. The Lilac You a Lot palette, really nice. The two mattes that I used, they did really great. And then these Devinah, oh my goodness, these are awesome. These shadows, they're so amazing. They're like duochromy and surprising and glittery and sparkly, and they look amazing on the eye. So Devinah shadows, I'm definitely going to be trying more of those in the future. Those are really awesome. I really like them a lot. So hopefully you like this video and just, you know, enjoy me talking about this Turkish show that I've been watching. If it sounds interesting, definitely check it out. It's here on YouTube, English subtitles, like I said, and I will try to link it down below in the description box. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more content like this. Go ahead and push that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And I will check you guys out later in another video. Bye bye, adios.